5 worst mistakes for the roundabouts on your HGV test. Welcome back, folks. I'm Patrick Bill and you are in Retro HGV training series. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and on today's lesson I want to show you and explain how people failing on the roundabouts. The roundabouts are quite difficult, quite complex, and in the HGV you need to do a lot of different things to show that you can actually operate this vehicle up to the test standards. So in this lesson you will get a lot of different tips that will help you pass your HGV test and be good with the roundabouts. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, press the little bell icon so you're fresh with all the new episodes that are coming here, and let me take you for this lesson. Okay, at number 5, we've got approaching too fast. Now I'm going 40 miles per hour, okay? Even if I slow down now to around 30, it's still too fast. What's happening then? Everything, all the concentration goes on this. Where I'm gonna go, it's just too quick and I have to stop. So going slower will get you through the roundabout quicker, okay? So yes, speed, going too quick, you might get a chance and you might just go through with sometimes, but normally it just means that you're gonna have to stop and then see if you can go and plan, okay? So speed is a big one. So indicating left, coming off. The next one that very often is a big problem is positioning. Okay, so now we're going to turn right at this roundabout, third exit, changing the lane with good checks of the mirrors, of course. Now the positioning, okay, if you go now all the way to the right here and then, okay, looks like it's clear to go, it's good to go. Now go to the roundabout and then look at the trailer. The trailer is just going on the roundabout, yeah, because your position wasn't good. So of course sometimes you can split, but on this one, on this roundabout, dual carriageway, you are not able to split because it's just too wide. So you stay in your lane, but instead of going all the way to the right and going to the roundabout, you more to the left. You leave your trailer on the white line between the lanes. So that position is much better, okay? The next one is observation. And observation, what I mean by that, we're just following the road ahead through this second exit, not looking where we should. So when I get here and I just come and stop and I look to the right, okay? I look to the right, and I never look to the left for the blockers or straight ahead. I will never be able, if it's very busy, I won't be able to go through and plan it, okay? So your observation has to be on the ball. You need to look for blockers, because with this traffic you won't be able to just to go through the roundabouts. Okay, building some speed. And keep checking my mirrors all the time, every few seconds. Yeah. Now we're turning left at the roundabout, and again the position, you cannot be to the left all the way. Very often people do that, just staying all the way to the left, and look at that, the trailer pretty much is going on the curb. It's good to go, we can go. Okay. The next one, okay, this comes to hesitation, is basically not planning for going, it's planning for stopping. So I'm going to the roundabout, okay. We are turning right again at this next roundabout, so third exit, checking the mirrors, indicating, don't be scared of the signal, you need to let others know, and the earlier you do, the more space you've got. Okay, so now what students sometimes do, they're just coming in, stop, and then they look. Okay, this is just so annoying. You can actually plan this going through the roundabout on the approach with a nice speed, and it will take you less time to go through because you are moving. To get this truck going is the biggest problem always. Now the next one, now we are on a single carriageway. So on a single carriageway is another problem comes because when we come now to the roundabout, it goes into 2 lane, okay? But when you're looking at the roundabout, it's actually quite small. So if you go in a left-hand lane, okay, now, right, and let's see if they, so you're waiting, you're looking, okay, and then you start going. Now you are inviting cars to go around you, which makes it very difficult to come off here because they will just go around you and overtake you through the roundabout. So it's best on this type of the road, so you can see 1 lane approaching a little bit wider through the roundabout and 1 lane leaving the roundabout. It's best to split the lanes to block the approach completely, okay, like on this one here. Now look at that, so it's 2 lanes just before the roundabout. I stick the truck exactly in the middle, keep on looking, and I'm going through, yeah, indicating left. All right, now, so that was this. The next one would be splitting where you shouldn't, okay, and we're turning right here, third exit, and look at that, this roundabout is very wide, so try to split. Okay, I'm trying to split, but believe me, there is space on both sides of the track for the cars to go. Especially when it's a little bit more traffic and you have to wait, there will be one, not maybe just the one which is sitting just behind the trailer, but a couple of cars away, behind that one, the first one. Someone will say, oh, there is actually a gap, why is he not going? I'm going to overtake it or undertake it, and they just go around these other cars and go through the gap, and problem starts then, because one go, the next one follows, and so on. So just be careful and be mindful of that. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. I've showed you this few ways of what not to do on the roundabout. Now I will explain to you how to drive through those roundabouts and what to do to the test standard. Okay, so we're approaching the roundabout, following the road ahead. We've got 2 lanes approaching. They are too wide to split. Okay, so we're staying slightly to the middle, indicating left as we're going first exit because it's just following the road ahead and going. Okay, next roundabout, following the road ahead again. It's a second exit on that one, and again, so my speed, when I'm looking at the speed now, I'm doing 35. I want about 20 or below 20 because there's no chance we're gonna go any faster. Now position, I'm staying slightly to the middle of between these 2 lanes. Okay, that allows trailer to clear the curb. I'm looking, okay, again bringing the cab slightly to the left so the trailer clears that lane, indicating left and coming off. Okay, my speed was 15. Okay, so that speed is very important. Now indicating right and changing the lanes because we're going to turn right at the next roundabout. Now with this one, when you change the lanes, don't go all the way to the right because then you need to move to the left slightly. So look at that, look in that left hand mirror now, and we just basically kissing that white line on the approach, indicating right. That's where we're going. Look at that, the trailer stays on a white line. These cars in the left hand lane, they already know that we are there, we are here, and they're moving away for us. So that's good. They're leaving us more space. And now through the roundabout, look at that, we've got more space for the trailer when turning. Okay, just keeping on checking the left hand mirror, indicating left, changing into the left hand lane and coming off. Okay, beautiful. Now going again, putting that foot down and accelerating. Beautiful. Now, okay, let's go. Just keeping an eye on these cars, that they really making the way away, making the progress and getting away from the truck. Because if they start slowing down, you need to slow down and allow always the safe gap, so you don't, when they emergency brake you, so you don't hit them. Left at the roundabout, first exit, and again, you don't want to go all the way to the left. You're coming from this lane anyway, so why not just be a little bit further? And now, as the corner goes a little bit shallow, then you're coming back to the left, leaving yourself a lot of space and a lot of space for the trailer to follow. It's very nice, beautiful. Okay. And again, building speed. And following the road ahead through the roundabout. And again, looking at the speed, I'm doing now 39 miles per hour. Slowing down, I know I need to gradually slow down to below 20 before I get to the roundabout. 24, 23, 19, 17. Now, even that, but I've got more time to look and plan, okay, and indicate left and come into the left. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not splitting because the lanes are too wide to do that. Okay, and off we go. Let's go. Now next roundabout we turn right, indicating right, changing the lane. Van is quite far, so it's good. And again, when we move in, you don't want to move all the way to the right, because in a second you're going to have to move to the left, so it's quite misleading, that position. Clear and just going through nicely, yeah. Checking the mirrors, indicating left, moving to the left, do not leave in the right hand lane. Okay, and keep building your speed up. Let's go. Nice. Okay, following the road ahead through this roundabout. It's a second exit. So look at that. For this one, so left hand lane turning off. The middle one only goes straight. I'm gonna leave a little bit of the trailer in the left hand lane, so I've got less things to worry. Like now, I have to stop, yeah? So I know the cars will go only on this side, but on that side there will be no cars, okay? And my line of driving to that roundabout is much better. I'm not blocking the road, or I'm not, you know, making like a havoc, you know? There you go. It's all good. and look at that line of driving, indicating left. Right hand lane was still clear for the people to go right. Building the speed and coming off. Beautiful. Okay, so the roundabouts, it's very often that people fail on the roundabouts just because of those things, and that's why I want you to guys get better, but by planning correctly for them. If you plan for the roundabouts nicely and you put that in practice, I know sometimes it's busy and a lot of happening, but keep practicing. The more the better. Left at the roundabout, first exit. And again, just staying on a white line now with the cab to get this trailer slightly away from the curb. Looking for the safe gap. Don't need the handbrake really, because we're on a downhill, so the truck will not roll back, and I'm actually better prepared to go. Okay, looks like a nice gap before these cars. Remember, it doesn't have to be completely clear. As long as you don't make these cars stop or slow down dramatically, then you're fine. Then you can go. Okay, and let's go. Building that speed. So again, looking at these cars, they coming back just in front of us. It's another one when I'm checking the mirror, another one here, so big chance they're gonna just go in. Another one, red one. Is he coming in? He's not. That's good. We're turning left at the roundabout again, first exit, checking the mirrors, indicating left about now. So not too early, you don't want to be indicating for miles, because it looks like you're stopping, not turning. Okay, so this one looks a bit sharper, this, you know, coming into the roundabout. So already on a white line, and I'm keeping the truck on a white line. And okay, now I need a handbrake because I can feel it's slightly uphill. Trailer quite close to the curb, but if we go slowly, we should be okay. All right, so in our lane still. Look at that, beautiful. Going uphill, building the speed, checking the mirrors. Nice. Great stuff. Always scan for the signs. 17-foot bridge. Yeah? We are 13.9. And we're going to be turning left at the roundabout. First exit. So again, doing 46, I need to slow down. Always ask yourself, you can have a look on your lessons, how fast you're going through the roundabout. And then, I know I need to slow down to 20 because I'm doing 20. No chance you're going to be doing 20. I'm doing now 17, indicating left. And I'm doing down 10. And it would be good speed for going. Now, unfortunately, we need to stop. It is quite busy, so I'm looking there, also looking over there for blockers. Okay, bit of handbrake. Now this one is last, no one coming, that's all good, but always look for the blockers on the things like this, on the busy roundabouts, because otherwise you might get stuck, you might be stuck for ages. And try to keep this truck always rolling, keep on moving. Plan for going, show good standard of driving on this test, so the examiner feels comfortable in a truck with you. Let's just do a few more. So left at the roundabout, first exit. Nice. Staying on a white line between the two lanes when getting in there. Let's plan for going. Unfortunately, there's few cars coming from the right, so won't be able to just nicely, smoothly go through. Yeah, all good now, but always look for the blockers as well. And let's go, let's go, let's go. Beautiful. Checking the mirrors. Lane departure system kicking in. All good. Not very wide lanes. Turning right at the roundabout, third exit. So checking your mirrors, indicating right. Now approaching this roundabout, we are in a one lane now. It's getting wider over there. I'll have a look if we can split it. Sometimes it's just not possible, and it just looks so wide. So I don't go all the way to the right, but I won't be able to split it completely. Okay, it's just too wide. Look at that. Beautiful. So many cars coming from the right. So we need some blockers. Oh, two. Oh, I was late. So that white car had to wait a little bit. Okay. So with the blockers, make sure you go with the first blocker, because if you leave it for too long, then it takes quite a lot of time to get this, truck moving from standstill, especially if it's slightly uphill, and the roundabouts very often are. So yeah, building the speed. We've got 60 mph limit. Nice. Now we're going to turn right at the roundabout, third exit. So we need to change the lane to the right hand lane. As you can see, I'm checking the mirrors, indicating right, going in the right hand lane. Start bringing the speed down now. Doing 50 mph still, way too fast. It's going to be like 10 mph we're going to go around this roundabout, because we've got the left hand lane there. We can't split it, it's too wide. You can just stay on that white line when you approach. Okay, I should be good with that blue car there, because it was quite far. Yeah, just joining behind us, so that's all good. Beautiful. Indicating left, coming to the left, leaving in the left hand lane, and this is how we do that. So this was the lesson about the roundabouts. Did you like it? Put it in the comments. What you like, what you didn't like, and I hope you can share this video to others. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can put these things into practice and pass your test with ease. Now, you can see the number on the screen. If you need the proper HGV training, call us, message, text, or DM through all the social media. And I hope I see you on the next one. Drive safe.